we're going to take a little deeper look into another game that we've got for you. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Jay and Silent Bob Brawl. All right, so this is a side-scrolling, amazing, crazy retro 8-bit brawler. You can play solo with a friend, you pummel enemies with hard-hitting combos, dash attacks, and elbow drops, as well as random assortments of weapons as you battle your way out of the mall and back to the quick stop. Okay.
Love it.
That was all written out for me so I could read it verbatim because there's a lot to unpackage. And I think we actually need even more help. I don't think me and Rob are just going to be able to take this on. So we reached out to just this guy, you know, it's just a dude. Kevin Smith!
Let me tell you something. I hope to God there's a Jay and Silent Bob Mall Brawl 2, because I got a mortgage to pay. So I need to sell as many of these silly computer games as possible. I hope there is. I loved playing Mall Brawl. It was my speed, man. I love a side scroller and stuff. Forget that first person shooter stuff. I like things when they just move from left to right or right to left. So I hope there's a Mall Brawl 2. If there is, Buddy Christ has to definitely be one of the bosses this time. Okay, if they were doing a Mall Brawl 2, I would love them to do, you know, I loved playing as Silent Bob, and I loved playing as Jay, but I would love to play as Brody. You know what I'm saying? Slip somebody some chocolate-covered pretzels and whatnot. That's your weapon. Pshom, pshom. You throw them at people and whatnot, take their power. Give me some of that. Give me an unlockable Brody. And then, you know, it'd be great, little kid on the escalator. And watch him get crunched up. You gotta save him. It's your job to pull him from the escalator. That'd be pretty gruesome. I'm a big intermittent faster, and so I need things to take my mind off eating from time to time. Jay and Silent Bob Mall Brawl was perfect distraction from food. And it's actually something I do before I go to bed at night. Like, you know, once I turn the TV off, pull over my switch and I start playing Mall Brawl until I get sleepy. Still haven't gotten as deep as I want to. I'm talking about the game. But, you know, I keep playing for that very reason, to finally see what happens at the end. You would think I know, but I have no idea what happens at the end of Mall Brawl. When I worked at Quick Stop, we never played video games at Quick Stop. But over at RST Video, the video store that you saw in Clerks, you know, there's Quick Stop and RST Video, we rented video games, all the Nintendo games and whatnot. And one time I tried to play Nintendo in RST Video, and I was discouraged from doing so. And I said, why? And Mr. Topper was like, you don't work without the video games. You really gonna try to work with the video games? And he was right. And so it didn't stick around very long. But it felt weird to be like, you know, don't get high on your own supply. I could rent video games, but I couldn't play them. Perhaps he was right. Perhaps he was being a good parent. We have now done movies as a pop-up restaurant in West Hollywood. We did it in Red Bank in New Jersey, the town where I'm from. We're doing it in Chicago next, and we've got more cities lined up. So I think sooner or later, one of these movies will be in a mall. And at that point, my life, the Venn diagram of my life will collide and collapse upon itself, where it's suddenly time and space are crushed into one singular moment in which I exist across the spectrum of reality. Now that Bang and Spoonie Bard have done, you know, Mall Brawl, I'm hoping to God they do the rest of my movies. I'm telling you, Dogma could really use a video game. You got angels, you got demons, you got God looking like Alanis Morissette in a tutu. Come on, man. That's crying out to be a video game. Perhaps they don't want to do a Chasing Amy video game unless it's literally a game where you chase a character around, you know, a side scroller and stuff. Tusk Be a hell of a video game, man. Turn Justin Long into a walrus man. Who wouldn't want to see that? You know, and then if we ever want to get into first-person shooter, bang, bang, shoot 'em ups, Cop Out. Let's save that movie with a video game. There are no cheat codes for pillow pants, my friend. In your life, you know, you can dodge bullets, you can get away with things, but like nobody slips one past old pillow pants, like literally. So, yeah, beware pillow pants. That's the end of all things. He's that little circle with the line through it, the Ghostbusters no sign. That's what pillow pants is. I've been making these movies for 26 years. Nobody ever came to me and said, hey, can we do a video game? And I wished that would have happened. In fact, back in 1995 when we were making Mallrats, you know, we had a shot of a video game, hockey video game, in the movie. And so there were talks of a Mallrats 8-bit game back in the day. And then the movie died, and then there were no more talks about a Mallrats game. So when Interrobang like reached out to me and were like, we'd like to do a Jay and Bob game, I was flattered. I almost rolled a tear because it's the first people that ever asked to do so. Made something of a dream come true. So Interrobang, Spoonie Bard, man, they made a beautiful, beautiful game. 8-bit side-scroller, classic look, fun, easy even for an idiot like me to handle. Limited Run, the folks at Limited Run made actual, you know, video, physical media where you can see a cartridge. Like, how crazy is this? Watch this shit. What? What? It's real. Like, look at that, old school. So, you know, all good things come to those who wait. Better late than never. And 25 years after somebody suggested maybe there'll be a Mallrats video game, there is a Mallrats video game. So thank you to Interrobang, thank you to Spoonie Bard, thank you to Limited Run for making the physical copy, and thank everybody who's ever played the game on Switch, who's ever bought a copy or whatnot. More to come, kids.